30-day challenge. Day 1. Whose idea was this? So, I'm doing the 30-day challenge. I don't know why, I just decided that I was gonna do it. Basically to celebrate the fact that I've now got 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, so what up YouTube crew? Here we go, I guess. So you guys have been sending me messages about things that you want me to be talking about, and I've been compiling a list. So we've got content, we've got stuff to talk about. Today, we're just gonna talk about some things that are a little bit personal, okay? And not personal as in like, you know, personal life. Ooh, are you unhinged? No, I deleted it. Why? Because I hate everyone. Yeah, sorry guys, the dating game is just very poor in London currently. So eligible suitors, come through. No, I'm joking. I will ignore and delete every single comment that's about that, yeah. But we're talking personal in a different way. We're getting personal with my money. What have I actually been spending my trading money on? Well, getting myself out of a lot of debt. You need to have your priorities in order when you start trading. So I know what we see on the internet a lot of the time is like very flashy, and it's like, oh yeah, I just bought the new watch and the cars and the houses, and like half the time that's not really the case. Well, it might be the case, but in reality, that's not going to happen for quite a few years, like certainly not for me anyway. I'm more focused on like the practical stuff. So clearing my credit card debt, like when I came out of uni, I had, actually, that's a lie. Uni, I did really well. I didn't even have a credit card. In the past year, I've racked up a lot of credit card debt. Not like massive, like Amigo loans kind of debt. Like I was at the precipice, like going overbought, trading terminology, becoming overdrawn and then being in the limit, overdrawn, being in the limit. So I had to work really, really hard to, over the weeks, pay off that credit card debt. And that took me a really, really long time, purely because when you're in credit card debt, you are kind of floating in that negotiated overdraft amount. Does that make sense? Well, credit, it's not overdraft, it's credit. I'm going crazy. So that credit usage, you're technically paying for that flotation of the credit. Does that make sense? So actually every month or every week, however you're paying it off, you end up paying more in the long run than the actual amount that you could have just paid off like 10 weeks ago, right? Because you're then continually using, like eating into that credit, which is what I was doing over the space of like 6 months. Also because I bought a property and I had to refurbish it, like this place was a hole, trust me. Oh. So I had a whole new bathroom suite put in, like I had a wet room installed, brand new kitchen suite, brand new flooring. The only thing I couldn't afford, I had to stop. I couldn't afford new windows, my windows are broken. So I'm currently living, like my flat is lovely, currently living with no radiators and no windows. So that is on my list to buy. I've got things on my buy list. That's also kind of what I want to go into today as well. So I don't have any heating and I don't have airtight windows. So winter was very cold indeed. Even though I was trading, even though I was still earning, I'm just really very practical. And I suppose that kind of just really shows my kind of like, I don't want to say tight-fistedness, but we are savers, and I don't mind living a little crusty for a while because I know that like living lavish is going to come. It's just a matter of time. When I say living lavish, I mean comfortable, being comfortable. And by comfort, I mean heating. So in terms of what I've like bought during this time, it's also been a lot of investing, like reinvesting, not investing money into trading because I did that. I opened like one account with £200, another one with £50, another one with another £50, and then as I grew those accounts, I then split and diversified that income or that portfolio, for example. So my other like things that I was using my money on was reinvesting in myself. So paying for my education is one of them. So I've been paying for my education with IM Academy forever. Right? So that also really comes into part of it. I would never stop paying for my education purely because it's the most important thing in my life right now, as well as dancing, obviously. But, you know, the education is what's gotten me to where I am so far. So I would never stop paying for that, like ever. You've got to be able to invest in yourself, guys. If you can't invest in your education, then you should not be trading. That's my top tip. I also bought a website. So that was quite a big investment in myself. I love it. It's just so much fun. I've always been into like web design anyway, but I'd always used like WordPress and Wix, both of which I really don't like the user interface. It's just very, very clunky. I bought a Squarespace account and I absolutely love it. I think it's really, really great, and it's very easy to navigate. Like, also the platform itself is just really visually beautiful place to be. Like, I hate when there's too much color and things all over the place. It's like black and white, very simple, just makes my life a whole lot easier. Also, this lighting is hella gross. I had spotlights put in, so looks hella sexy, but makes me look like a green thumb. I've got my plant here too. Hey, Fanuna. Hey, this is Fanuna. We're good. She's grown so much. Isn't she pretty? So things that I've bought, I guess. Oh yeah, I suppose one of my other favorite purchases was this. I can show you. I got a skateboard. I'm really not like a flashy person. I just prefer to have like things in my life that make me happy rather than like materialistic stuff. If you can count this longboard as materialistic stuff, then like, I guess. It's so ugly. I bought the cheapest one I could find. This was like 70 quid. And I need to sand it and put my own thing on here. Yeah, and this is how I get around London. So when I go to my dance jobs or auditions or... So yeah, I suppose I don't really buy too much. I'm not much of a shopper. Like, I don't really go out buying clothes, and I go shopping like once a year. I suppose that'll change because I have things that I really, really want to get in general. So I guess my wish list. Yes, I would like radiators. I would like windows. I would also like some storage. In this studio flat, it's just my bed and this table and chair. This chair I actually found on the street. Isn't it cute? It's rattan. So because it's rattan, I must be really arty. So yeah, a couple more chairs would be nice. I would also like a TV. I don't have a TV here because also I play Xbox and stuff. So I would like something to play that on. I currently don't have anything right now. I've just got a big blank white wall. So preferably a TV stand would be nice. I want an IKEA bookshelf in here, you know, the Billy bookcase, to separate everything so I can then have a seating area over here. This place is gonna look really nice, but I'm very strict when it comes to my trading account, so I don't withdraw. I don't withdraw ever. I'm just very, very disciplined. So I've got my different trading accounts doing different things. Like one pays for my mortgage and another pays for transport. So using my Oyster card around London. Like, I don't want to pay for that. So I'll let my money pay for that, you know? So I'm just hella practical. I'm just much happier being really practical and having everything in my life ducks in a row rather than like flashy things. If I was to buy flashy things though, what would I get? I've actually had my eye on this Gucci bag for like 2 years. It is about £5,000. And it's so not like me to get something like that, but I think it would be a great investment because I would use it for traveling. I am very aware that Gucci have stopped making that bag. I suppose, you know, the Balenciaga trainers are nice. I only want the sock ones because everyone's got one. I kind of like cool brands, I guess. But in terms of like fashion and stuff, I'm quite, I guess, I don't want to say quirky, but I just do me. I'm not really into like clothes. I just don't see the point in forking out loads of money on clothes. Like, I prefer accessories like bags and shoes. You know those really ugly Gucci mules with the fur? You know, the slippers with the fur? I wouldn't mind that. This is all pretending that maybe I've got like 50K. How about I will do this? I will buy these things when I have 50K in my account. In terms of other things that I would buy, those are kind of the only things on my list. What else do I want to buy? Oh, hang on. I have my as if I don't know. I have my mood board. Oh yeah. So I'm also saving up for a whole year's mortgage as well. So that means that God forbid anything should ever happen, then I won't have to work for a year. So my mortgage is already paid. I am also looking, so I am looking at my dream car. Hopefully to have maybe by the time I'm 27. How old am I now? I'm halfway through 25, guys. When I started this channel, I was basically 24, crazy. So I'm looking at my dream car, which is a G-Wagon, of course. Like, it's either that or, I don't know, do I like a Porsche? I don't know. I've always said I wanted a Porsche, but I don't think that I do. They're kind of like granddad cars. I don't know. I don't think it's flashy enough for me. Not flashy as in like, I don't like flashy. I like unique, you know? I like things that are really like cool, different and unique. A beige G-Wagon, now that's fun. Of course. So I'm also looking at my next property. So my next investment property. So I've already got this one. This one is my home for now, but I am looking at getting another property that I can then rent out. And after that, I will then get my second London home. So that'll probably be, my dream place to live in London is Canada Water, or maybe perhaps somewhere in the Bermondsey London Bridge area, maybe in like a done up Victorian build. Absolutely love it. That's the plan. So first I'm focusing on getting my next investment property for rental, and then my next home. And then I would very much like to focus on getting some property in Japan, because my heart calls to it, and I've always known that I wanted to live there at some point in my life. So hopefully looking at getting some property over in Japan, a nice duplex apartment in Osaka. But yes, also, even though I'm talking about all of the kind of materialistic things that I would get, I'm by no means there yet, but hopefully in the next 6 months, I absolutely will be. But you know what? The thing that takes the biggest place in my heart, and is the whole reason why I started this in the first place, it's the biggest picture here on my vision board, it's dancing. So it is to start my own contemporary dance company that tours all over the world. I don't know, doing like kind of physical movement theatre, I guess. I have interest in so many areas, but like, being a movement director is most definitely one of them. Like, the way that I express myself the most really is through movement. So that's the whole reason why I started this trading journey, and that was to be able to fulfill my dream and become, the creative director of my own dance company. So what would I buy with my trading fortune? Right now, some nice things to fill my flat would be nice. And then we'll get a little bit more bougie as we go on. But maybe when I have enough money in my account, I'll do my first ever shopping spree. Could you imagine? I'd probably buy some terrible stuff. I would definitely have to have my friends tag along with me to make sure I don't make any bad buying choices. But I'm quite happy in terms of my life, I'm not trading from a place of desperation. Like when I started, I needed money now because I had a mortgage and I was made redundant, and you know the story. But now I feel very happy, and I'm not really, I don't know, a lot of my clothes are from charity shops and stuff because I just don't really focus on fashion too much. But I suppose when the time comes and it's time that I can start reaping the rewards and enjoying my trading income, then, then we'll see what happens, and we'll see if I start, I don't know, maybe if I start splashing the cash more, I don't know. What do you guys think? What would you guys buy if you hit your dream amount in your trading account? Or maybe what are some things that are on your vision board or on your list? Are you going for the bougie, or, oh my God, that was a really big bird. So let me know, what are some things that you have on your trader's wish list? And maybe you can give me some more ideas, because I don't think my ideas are very inventive. But anywho's, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget that for the next 30 videos that I do across these next 30 days, I'm offering £30 off of your IM Academy sign up. So if you want to learn how to trade with me as your mentor, and to join the Trade Creatives team, if you're an artist or you're a freelancer or you're a serial hobbyist, we love you too, then drop me a DM. If you message me at Trade Creatives on Instagram and quote the words YouTube crew, that will let me know that you want the £30 discount, okay? I actually need to get editing this video right now because I have another Zoom call with the team in about 20 minutes. So that is it, guys. Message me on Instagram and I will see you tomorrow for another video. Ciao for now.